Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders, one off this one, or a two off, whichever way you look at it. Um, this is going to be Nigel's top five beer kits brackets to date. So we're just looking at what Nigel's bought over the last couple of years.
Yeah, we've been running this channel for a few years now. I don't know,
Yeah,
too long. And the question I put, well, if I wasn't running this channel, which kits would I be buying myself? Because we tend to buy lots of new stuff, just stuff for the channel. So
yeah,
what would I buy if I was just left to my own devices? And there's
yeah.
top. These are no particular order. I've not ranked it one to five, so it's just as it comes on the list.
Okay, so what's first on the list then? Go on.
Bulldog Brews, Evil Dog.
The evil dog. I had a funny feeling that would be there.
Yeah,
Um,
it,
you got a what's the ABV on that again?
it's meant to be 7.5, but the last few times I've done it's come out about 8% or just over.
Okay,
Uh, I like it because it doesn't taste like an 8% beer. It's like it feels like you can session it, which is bloody dangerous. And I have made it quite a few times. Uh, but I think the first time I made it was by far the best. Uh,
okay.
I I think the other times I've screwed up the dry hopping in the past, in the last couple. Well, I put it in too early because I thought it finished.
Okay. Yes, yes, I remember you saying that now.
Yeah, and it did make a difference, have it drying hopping it for too long. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, that'd be one. See, I like American IPAs, and that's just a fine example of one. But
Yeah, go on. Go on.
now carry on. What were you?
I was going to say, I think I've only brewed it once.
Right.
And I might have to revisit it at some point. But like you say, it's tricky because we're trying to buy different beers to do things.
Yeah, yeah. Well, number two on my list,
Oh,
Young's American IPA.
okay. I don't think there's any surprise there.
No, what if I was just, that's, I'd always want an American IPA in my collection
Hmm.
if I felt like it. And I'll probably be brewing Evil Dog one session, Young's IPA the next.
Hmm.
So just alternating it to get a little bit of variety throughout the year.
Yeah. So yeah, it's oh, they're good and solid. What is the
The Young's, that Young's range they're bomb proof. And it was the Young's
unbelievable?
American IPA, which that was the game changer for me for home brewing with kits.
It was I remember going down to the Dorset Brewing Company, no, Dorset Homebrew, down in Wimborne, and they had a kit. And he said the guy that ran the place said, just take the Young's American IPA. It's your best bet. And it was the first one I ever did, and I was really pleased with it. And I keep going back to it myself. Um, it's an absolute beaut and a starter kit to die for, really is.
Yeah, I can't knock it. It's gorgeous. I think the Bulldog Brews is a cleaner brew, unless Anders makes the Young's American IPA. Then it's just amazing.
Oh, it was a one-off, but we'll see.
Right, number three, the third one on my list,
Yeah.
Brewferm, Belgian Dubbel.
Okay. It was
Only a
very good.
discovery for me last year. I would never have discovered this if I hadn't been in this channel. I wouldn't have even looked at it.
No, you wouldn't, because let's face it. Am I right in thinking that it's a smaller output? You don't
Yeah,
get
it's a
a
9 litre kit.
9 litre kit.
And I did it twice last year
Yeah.
because the first batch went too quick. And I put far too much sugar in the first time and it brewed to 9.8%. The second time,
Okay.
it's 9.2. And I think every home brewer, what they want is when their mates try it or friends or
Hmm.
friends, they think, wow, that's amazing. And I've had that with this one more than any other kit, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we had it at the Beer Kit Fest.
It didn't sit well where we did it on that beer kit fest.
No, did all right. I did
Uh,
all right.
But the second batch I brewed into 330 ml bottles, so I had more, and it's just far more sensible because that one brewed to 9.2. Yes, but it's one of those you savor it. It's
What to be savoured. And honestly, I remember we've done uh, stouts in the past, reviewed stouts that we've bought that have come in at about 11 or 12%. So this is nothing compared to them. It's
well,
piss weak, I'd say. 9%.
right. But two more beers to go. Now, ideally in my collection, I'd
Yeah.
have a stout. And I don't think I've been happy enough with any of the stouts I've done so far.
Okay.
I'm still searching for the one.
Okay. Trying to
Uh,
work out where you're going here.
pardon?
I'm trying to work out where you're going.
No, well, I haven't got a stout. I'm just saying
You
I'd
haven't
like
got a
it in my
stat.
collection, but
Okay,
not
right.
fact. So I shall carry on looking.
Okay.
Best bitter. I'd want one in my collection. I don't. I racked my brains all last night trying to think about. I can't pick. Possibly if you the Cooper's English bitter, but it was only any good if you left it in the bottle for a year, so I can't be doing
Mhm.
with that. So that was an almost. But this one might surprise you. This
Go
is
on.
number 4 on my list. Simply gluten-free pale ale.
Okay.
And I was having to go through past all the everything I'd brewed. What did I say on the channel about that one?
Very
And
nice.
it brewed out to 4.5%.
Yeah.
And it was light. It, it's just very easy drinking, and it tasted like a weak version of Evil Dog.
Okay.
Must be the similar hops or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, which, yeah, I've never tried the simply pale ale, but the gluten-free pale ale I have tried, and I'll definitely that would be in my. I'd have that in there for that sort of session beer.
Okay.
Oh,
Am I right in thinking that you've got two left to think about now?
no, I've already cut. Best
Editing
bitters.
on the go.
I've
You've
I've
edited on the go.
discounted.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's one I thought wouldn't make the cut. Now I need a lager for the summer.
Of course you do.
And again, I've been racking my brains about this one, and it would have to be Cooper's Pilsner.
Okay.
The Cooper's Pilsner comes with lager yeast with it, so you don't have to buy other lager yeast, but you've got to be able to brew it at 12 to 16 degrees.
Yeah.
So the easiest way to do that during the winter time, put it out in the shed or conservatory where it's nice and cold, put a heat mat underneath with a temperature
Hmm.
thing on. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my five.
That's yours. That's interesting. That's a nice combination.
Uh,
I like that.
And that would probably be the bulk of my brewing because I like those very much. But I'll still be buying a stout now and again and a brown and a best bitter, looking for that
Just to see if we
elusive.
can find the perfect one.
Yes,
Absolutely. And as we've said, I mean, I think I'm pretty much the same as you. We kind of carry on buying new ones, but at the same time, for every two new ones we buy, we're buying one that's an
an
old
old
fave.
favourite.
Yeah. So, um, tell you what, people, if you're interested, you tune in next week, you'll find out what my favourite are. Anyway, we're off. See ya. Bye.
Goodbye.